clicking too many buttons. Awesome. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. We don't have to wait for 2 minutes because that's silly. We just don't need that tonight. So here we are, back to Derail Valley Simulator. And this still feels a little loud, so let's fix that just a smidge, and we should be fine. Yeah, I played around a little bit, and earlier there was a live stream that didn't intend to be a live stream. Hey, Locke! Oops. That was a live stream that I did not intend to be a live stream. I just wanted to check that it's raining. That the stuttering that we saw yesterday in this view can be fixed. And it could be fixed by just turning on or turning off some shadows. So we should be in a much better space now, I hope. I think. And I should be able to do the things that we want to do. I still want to do the thing that we did yesterday, and there are plenty of empty cars sitting over there that I think we can just get into. Let's see. Which train, which locomotive am I in? Brakes are off. This stuff doesn't matter right now. Let's jump into this guy. Brake is on. We don't want that. Forward, please, and move. Because I'm assuming... Gosh, this is still... I think it's just maybe my headphones. No, this is still very flippin' loud. Sorry about that. Sound volume, maybe a lot less. Maybe that'll be better. Let's see. How's that going? Yeah, it looks a little better. If that's still too loud, let me know. But there you go. I also found out that you can do everything from here, including switching, working in a different loco, which will be very helpful for actually driving this thing later on. So that is just something to be aware of. This view is not available in realistic, but I would argue that this is one of the views that is actually prettier than the other views that we usually get. I think I want to get to the outside one, to that train. So definitely right, and then left, I think. Hard to tell. Let's go reverse or the other way. Kick on the brakes. I do like the other view too, but for shunting, this makes life so much easier. It's not even funny anymore, right? Philippi! Good, how are you? Look, I needed to use sand while going uphill in the way. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, which is why we have two locos now. The double header, this is my specialty. With this view, it's a lot easier. Back in the day, I would just jump back and forth. And by that, I mean, I'll be in this one for a while, and then be like, oh, I have to go over there and do something. And you just press F, and you jump in here, and you just jump back and forth, which is pretty stressful every once in a while. But honestly, it was fine, because once you're moving, it really doesn't make that big of a difference. I got the wrong one. How did I manage that? Hit the brakes. Go forwards, I guess. I thought, well, I just thought it was on the wrong place. I should, before I do this, actually verify that the place I'm going to, or the wagons I'm connecting to, are the right ones, but they probably are. They probably are. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, come on. Stupid Discord. Yes, clearly it wasn't my fault, because that video never existed and all those things. No, I would have never just removed it right away because reasons. There you go. Hit the brakes, flip around. Thank you, Boxer. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it actually works today. Thank you for testing my problems too, because yesterday it was supposed to work and then it didn't because someone didn't do the right thing. I flipped the wrong reverser switch. Go backwards, go that way, unbrake again, just release all the stuff. And I like that the numbers here are a little easier to read. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's cool, I like it, but here's the thing that I actually appreciate. Now, that one's completely turned off. We can go over here and actually control reverse as a neutral right now, which is great. We can actually control a lot better what we want to do here. So I'm just using the train brake. I'm not using the independent brake, because the independent brake would stop both of us, or both of the locos, which is not what we want. We just want to start hitting this a little harder, and I guess, do I see the speed? I don't see a speed gauge, I don't think. So that's a little unfortunate, but this is something we can definitely do. Hit the brakes really hard, and that should be perfect. Okay, let's get back into first-person view. Let's turn this off, F4, Alt to get out of this view, and then we're almost connected. The only thing I want to make sure is that we get what we want. This is the 59 job. Okay, the SM something something 59. Good enough. Let's see if we can find that right away, or if I just screwed myself as usual. 59, 71, nope, there's no 59 job that we can get. So what I just did is probably completely meaningless, which is totally fine. Hold on, 99, 66, there's one hidden, 89, shunting. This one looks like a lot of work, and we definitely don't have the stuff to make that one happy. This one is a short one, steel mill. Yes, this is a 99 pickup. That wasn't what I was looking at, but that's fine. This one is a shorter one. I'd rather do this one. You definitely harbor in town, which is the same freight haul as this one. It's a nice long haul and should make a lot of money. This one says 72 minutes, unlike last night where it took a lot longer, but that should be fine. So I'm guessing we're going to use this one. Probably have to move my train around again, but that is fine. Is there another shunting job that I want to do right now? There's this one, but it's using hoppers. I don't care about hoppers, it will just slow me down. I guess technically there's no reason to not do this one too. This one is a really short one. We're just going to do both of these at the same time. We'll see what happens. What's the worst thing that could happen? We're going to go to A3S. Oh, they're already loaded for me, and then... wait, A3S. No, they're not loaded, but they're really easy to get to. Very good. I appreciate that. You would like me to... Oh, I cannot do concurrent... That's good to see right now, because that means I need to look at my licenses and see multiple units. No, shunting, freight, and manual service. None of these are what I want. I want the multiple concurrent orders. Just 1,000? Is that 10,000? Just 10,000? We have that in the bank, right? Without that, life would be really boring. So give me my wallet. Do I have money? Yes, I do have money. Order that one, please. Fees not cleared. That's fine. I have no problem clearing my $100 fees here. Yep, $100. Once I have the concurrent jobs, $100 fees is not going to be a thing anymore. So let's use the Alt button because it's too much movement. There you go, then go down here. Yeah, once I have the next thing, my fees should go up. Let's see, let's look at the info that we're giving. License, so insurance copay plus 4,000. So instead of 100 to refuel, I have to now pay 4,100. Ouch, but that's more fun. That's the only reason why we're doing this. Get me my wallet. Very good. Go there. Confirm. Get me my license. Congratulations! Throw the license over there. And where's my shunting job that I wanted to get? Is it this one? Denied. No, that's not that one. Do I still have it? Yes, it should be this one. Throw it in there. And shunting operational. Cool. So the first one we already know is ASL, and we can look at that for just a second. The ASL line is, and I can actually do this, it's down here. Or the A3S, not ASL. Why would I say ASL? That's silly. But yeah, it's down here, and I can just pick up 3 and just have to load them, so that's easy enough. And there, it's going to be the same train, and we're only going to put 2 trains together, so I may as well make this one count. So 3S, got it. Let's get out of here. The other one is this order, and you want me to, no, that's a A3S track. Okay, and then you want to go just load it. That's fine. The other one is this one, and you want me to go to A5S to get 2 of them, and then A4S to get 2 more, and load all those. Okay, so this is really easy, because all of them really just have to be brought to the exact same place. That makes my life really easy. Makes this one completely unnecessary, but that's fine. Oh, because we just did the thing, they all are reset. So we're just going to turn you on, make you go, make you de-handbrake, go in here, also de-handbrake, please. And then just turn you on, I suppose. Good enough. That works, and we'll jump back into here. Let's do some actual first-person view stuff while we have a chance. So, we have to go through A5 and A4S to put this train together. And this one has to go through A3S and I believe they all have to go to A7L. So yeah, once we have that train together, we're just gonna move it. And we are going to get coupled to this thing for the whole time, because if we're gonna take it to Harbor and Town, I think the only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna run around and connect to it from the better side, but that's really it, and it shouldn't actually take any time. So let's start hitting the brakes here. Is this the independent brake or is this the train brake? Independent brake is down there. That's probably what we want more. But this should be fine. Ah! Too close. Okay. And the alt thing, I'm still getting used to the alt actually doing something in this game, which is great. You want to go there. No, stop moving. Reverser on. Brake off. We're actually going to go on this one. Makes my life a little easier. Reverser forward. Go. And we should be okay. Let's switch this around. And yeah, we're just going through A3, 4, and 5. A3, 3, 4, and 5. S. I'm assuming S is for staging or something silly like that. Look, there's a speed gauge. Yeah, there. Well, but is there one in the overview that we were looking at? Maybe there is. Probably there is. I was just obviously not looking at it. Now, give me this overview as usual. That one we don't want to go there. We want to go in here, and then okay. I think you're doing just fine. No, that's the A6I, the A5S. That's fine. I guess all I really want to do is get the 3S first and then connect the rest. So if the 5 is here, the 4 should be here. Yeah, this will be fine. And we're already going to the left side. So all of that is pretty perfect. Let's go to first person view because we can. Slow down. Slow down. Turn this off. Very good. Slow down. Slow down, buddy. Yep. That's good. And now we're just gonna slowly coast in, hit the brakes as appropriate, and everyone should be perfectly happy. It feels like the handbrake is not on those. That's a little unfortunate. Here's the thing that we can do though. We can go on here, triple check that. There's a handbrake on there, so that shouldn't really be a huge issue. Very interesting. Alright, let's just go forward a little more. It moved really far for the speed that we had, and it's actually, well, it's fine. It's alright. Let's get to first person view, get out of here, and do something useful. You give me this guy. I didn't check the time. I only played for like 5 minutes earlier, and I'm hoping that we have mostly daylight today to do everything that we want to do. That one on, that one on. That looks great. Check all of these. These are 3 cars. Yes, this train should have 3 cars. So this job has 3 cars that I think we want to run on. Turn that handbrake off. The other ones are already off, so that's good. Let's get into our train, and now we can start enjoying the fruits of this view a little more. F4 to get that view on. We're already sitting forward, so let's just keep going. Let's see if we can flip the lights around. There it is. That's forward, and you saw that there was a red light for one of them, but not for all of them. Where's the speed gauge in here? Let's see. Speedometer. Okay, alright, it's 11. Good, thank you. Now we found it. Excellent, perfect. That's what we wanted. Yes, puppy. Obviously, we are in the I'm in the US here, and everyone is shooting off fireworks, so my puppy is, my big 120-pound German Shepherd puppy, is sitting next to me in the office because it's too loud outside for him. Well, he doesn't stay outside, but it's just too loud for him, and he just stays near me when he's a little scared, because he's just a little puppy. Okay, you should be fine. We can flip the reverser in the other way. Once we stop, we can go. Let's release that brake. Get you moving. Brake cylinder 0. I guess that's what we're going for. Cool. From what I know, I think we can go all the way up to the front of the train, and then we're kind of locked in, which is totally fine. Let's slow this down. and slowly slowing this down. I think we can even connect everything without having to run around, which may be good, maybe bad. Let's slow this down because we are getting to a speed that's a little dangerous. Yep. You're doing great. You're doing great, buddy. Okay. And touchdown. Yeah, yesterday we had a brief, I don't think it was a, I would like to be able to click that button. Okay, now it's connected. I think everything is connected. And the brake pressure is also set. Now we can undo the brakes here so we don't have to do anything silly. I do want to triple check that it actually did all the things that we wanted. But yes, we had a brief discussion yesterday about you cannot, or it's really hard to not accrue fines. And from the previous version, I never felt like that was true. But from me playing yesterday, it felt like that was very possibly true. So we are all connected. That's great. Let's get into the front machine, front loco. Let's get back to, well, just first person view is just fine. Forwards, no brake. And there's a brake pressure, and we can just get going. And this is what we're going to need 2 trains for, because we're not going to be able to move the whole fully loaded train by ourselves. Which is, that's really the problem here. Yeah, California, same thing. They're just a few states, and we actually looked at options to get away from fireworks. But we just went on vacation a week and a half ago, and we were just like, that's not going to be good. So we decided against it. We probably should have still gone, but we just didn't. So here we are. So 5S is where I'm trying to go. I should triple check that there's what I'm actually wanting to do. Let's get the brake on. Probably somewhere here. I'm pretty sure it was 3, 4, and 5S. Oh boy. If you hit that key, it's doing something semi-expected because it's an early... It's a Steam game. That was just a console showing me stuff. Okay, now we're past that switch. That should be fine. Let's go back to first person. And I would like to see the orders. You wanted 3S, and that's it. Good. You wanted... Okay, 5S. That's what I have. Turn this off. Turn this off. 5S... and 4S. Okay, so those are all adequate and the right ones. So let's go in here. F for me. Reverser. Flip this thing around, I think. Yeah, because the 7L, the loader, is here. Flip that thing around. Get rid of our brakes. Slowly move that way, and this should be fine. So the shunting today, it appears, will be relatively simple and straight ahead, or straightforward, which is great. Everything else, don't know. Everything else, don't know. Won't know, but it will totally be fine. There's the game. Cool. How's everyone doing? Yeah, Saraf, I hear you. I know a lot of people have to deal with that too. I know where you live, it's a little... well, sorry, I heard that where you live, it's a little better than where I live, but it's just a pain. And, I mean, I also feel like a jerk for telling people, hey, can you not be loud on around 4th of July because I have dogs? Like, that's not right either. Like, I'm living here, so I probably just have to deal with it and hope that it works out. But, yeah, I would prefer it if it was a lot quieter. It's just not the way the cookie crumbles here. So train, slow down, very good. We are at almost a good speed. We just need to get to about 5 at max. Oh gosh, that's... Can't get any better than that. And now we can just tell these guys to connect. And then this guy to unbrake. And we are ready to go, I believe. Cool. Let's go to the front of our actual train now. It's nice and long. Now we just have to go over here and then we're ready to go. Is this too easy? Honestly, I don't care. You get to see a little more of what's going on. You hopefully get to make less mistakes. And with that, the game is probably more fun. So, yes, it's cheating. I don't care. Where do we have to put the actual train when we're done with this? That's an excellent question because that's the only thing I haven't actually looked at. I hope they both have to go to the B2. This is B40. Okay. It actually asks for uncoupling, and this one has to go to B10. That's unfortunate. It's not going to be a full train together, but maybe we get lucky and at least part of these will be left over in with some of the... A little faster, please. Maybe some of these will be put together with another train. At least the setup and everything that I'm doing here, I'm getting paid for pretty well. So that should be fine. A little sad that they don't both go to the exact same platform. Was there a way to actually upgrade that? I really don't remember. I think there may have been a way to change that with something, but I just don't. No, I don't fully remember. So there's that. I guess there's the way of you just park one part of the wagons and then you complete that part of the tasks and then you say, well, I'm not going to decouple you, I'm just going to hold on to you, so I can just go to the next platform now and get the stuff that I'm supposed to get. I want you to go backwards now. This way. Now, oh, this view probably makes the remote kind of meaningless unless you want to go hardcore realistic mode, right? It's just not really necessary anymore. You have to turn the brakes off before you can actually go, otherwise you're just going to explode your engine. Yeah, that happened a couple times earlier. Brakes are hard. It's already dark. I didn't want that, but it is what it is, so oopsies. Little more. All really need is for the whole train to make it into the loading area, and then we should be relatively good to go. Now I have to remember that 3 cars were the first thing that I picked up, so I have to finish the 4-car job first, so I can just decouple the back of that. And we'll look at actually what platform, what track I have to drop them off as, because I always forget those things. That's just part of what I do. So this should be fine. How about you give me a person over here, because I think the actual flip for doing the thing is all the way over here. Very good. Cargo transfer. Can you do it? Oh, there. I need all cars on track. Pretty sure we're all cars on track. There we go. They were just not stopped yet. Perfect. You got your stuff done. That's nice. We're in here. So forward, brake off, go. This is all steel, and I will need both trains probably to actually move this thing. So either this view or the upper view. We're nice and slow, so I can actually look at you. The triple wants to go to B1, and the 4 wants to be 4. Okay, are they both next to each other? They're all Bs, so I'll have to figure out where B4 is. Good enough, that's fine. Let's go a little faster. As long as we don't overheat and I don't hear wheel slip, we should be okay. There was a little bit in the amp meter there that was yelling at me, but that's fine. Yeah, steel is heavy, and we have a lot of cars. Luckily, we can only do this going down to the harbor in town, which is what the plan is, because it's mostly downhill, or it's all downhill. And we have the independent brake, which is the whole train's brake, so we should be fine with slowing down, because the wagons are supposed to slow down each other, or themselves, not each other. So I'm assuming things will be okay, but yeah, it's hard to tell. And this is where things get a little laggy, because there's some vegetation around, but I think, looking at all the pictures, everything is fine, so I hope that's okay? Maybe? Who knows? But we're gonna figure this out. This loco doesn't have the lights on where I want them. Oh well. We are close. Let's hit the brakes. Should have started hitting the brakes a lot earlier. can we get a little bit of overheating brakes? No, well, we're not going to use them long enough that the brake shoes actually would have a problem here. That's fine. Okay, we want to go that way. We definitely want to switch throttle. Just turn off. You're going to explode my engine. We just talked about that. I can turn that off, and I can turn this off, and then I want you to slowly start moving. And then I want to get to where? Looks like we're still... Oh, we're actually offline. Okay, that's helpful that I see that now, because that means I can actually switch to the other engine. So I want you instead. You will go forward. That's good. You're already there. I guess this one still has a brake on, so it's not helpful. Turn the brake off here. Go into this engine. Start hitting power. And then start hitting power here. There we go. That's what we'll have to do later on. Right now I was hoping it would stay away from that a little bit. We can also get the sander going. That's totally fine, but hey, whatever. Okay, let's just... Oopsies. Let's just get one of these actually to go up the hill, because I don't want to control both of the locos right now from the end of the train. That is a little silly. We can go slow, that is fine. I just want to go to the correct track. F3 gives me a free view. And let's see here, where is... I don't like what this is doing, actually. Go back to here. And then go back all the way to the front. B4. It was that one, huh? B4, yes. So you have to go left. And then the first one has to go right. And we're just going to attach to all the stuff that's sitting here. Which is awesome, because that could be our first train. And this one is nice and long, so that'd be neat. But we're still moving. We're a little hot. Gotta pay attention to that. We don't want to blow out again, but I think we'll be okay. Just turn it off all the way, and again, the wagons are what brakes. It's not just the locomotive that moves, and the loco is helping, or can help, but it's not the only thing that we have to worry about, which is cool. That's all steel, so I'm really hoping that this is going to be the train that we have to take. Problem is it may be a long-haul train, and we won't be able to take that. Let's see. This is good. 12 is just a little faster than where I want to be, and we haven't really slowed down yet, so... We may be fine just going full throttle here on the brakes. It will start slowing down really hard very soon. But we want to hit about 5. A little bit below 5 kilometers per hour is what we actually want to go for. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Look at that landing. That's great. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one that we have to switch. And you can actually get information here. So this is the job, SL33. Cool. If we go over here, this is SL99, where this is SL33. So you know that these two are not connected. So we can just tell it, hey, do that. Hit me brakes on that thing. We could jump out and get our money for this job already, but where's the fun in that? Let's just be efficient and do the things right. So the other one was B1, right? Which is, I think, over here. Wheel slip a little bit. Can you stop it? No wheel slipping. I'm pretty sure it's B1, so this one has to come out here. Let's turn this off. Let's look at our job really quick. It's the 99 order, I think. B10. Yep, that's the one we're going at. Going to. This is nice because we can actually see how the wipers work. They do work. Which is all I wanted to see. The rest is kind of unimportant. It looks like we are just coming out of that siding, just a little longer. Once that thing straightens out, we should be good, so turn that one off. Let's see here. 1. Yes. No, not that one. I want the other one. Would like to know what all that noise is, but I guess it's fine. That looks good. We are forward. Brakes are on. Let's get going on that way. And it's a little weird. How do I go up? Well, like going up is you have to kind of go backwards, but not really. It's a little weird. But okay, maybe I was on F3 there anyways, but here we are. So hold on. There you go. That one's fine, that one is fine. There's nothing on that track, so there should be a very, very simple couplage of what we're doing. And then I hope we can get 2 jobs out of this one, but honestly it's probably going to be a long haul, which is a little unfortunate. So and maybe this one and this one. We'll see how it goes. SMFH. This is SMSL. Okay. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But brake, I don't know what your reverser needs to do. We are definitely in a good location. Let's hit the... There we go. There's some wheel slip going on. All the handbrakes give us a little bit of stuff. Cool. That will cause some damage, I should say. So let's make sure that we don't have to deal with that. There's a small problem, which is if I... Let's hit the brakes all the way. If I don't... Let's see here. Because I added that new license, I now have to worry about... there you go. Decouple there. I now have to worry about actually refueling, because it's not worth to just fix your stuff because it was a little bit damaged. But we do need the fuel to get down to harbor and town, I think. So we'll see how this goes. First job, you will say, excellent job, everything is great, made money, made the bonus, well done, nobody, we didn't do anything wrong, cool. Give me my money, put it in the wallet, very good. Then next order, you will tell me I probably have to pay a little bit of money, don't I? Expiration penalty, nothing, 12,000 for that job, also well done, cool. I thought that the brake behavior there at the end would have cost me a little bit of money, but that's fine. So put that in the wallet as well. And now we can look for jobs that are available for harbor and town. We have this one. The 09, probably not what we want, but that's fine. This one we can't do because it's a long freight. This one we may be able to do because it's a normal freight. This one we also can do, so we can do 3. I have 3 jobs. You know what happened yesterday when I had 2 jobs and then decided to walk away? Stuff just didn't happen. I could do a very quick check. So we have a 42, 09, and 38. Let's jump on this view. Let's see if this will actually work the way that I want it to. I already forgot the numbers. We had a what? Not 38. No, let's go back here because I forgot. 42, 38, and 09 is what we need. Got it. What are you? You are a 38, so it's part of this one. That's actually really good news. Let's see. 42, 38, and 09 is what we're getting. Why is this so slow right now? It's kind of weird. But okay, can I get that one? That's the 09. I think we had that one as well, so we can couple those 2 that we just put together again, which is great. 71, definitely not part of it. 38 is, and that's the 42. So 38, 42, and this one. We could put all of those together, honestly, even right now. Is this one is on one track. There's nothing else blocking you, is that right? I think that is true. Why is it so slow? I don't understand why this overview thing is currently so super slow, because I can't even speed it up. It's a little weird. Because I would like to also know if there is an extra train, like a DE2 sitting here somewhere, because it could be helpful, but my double header may just have enough everything to do the trip down to the harbor and town together. Let's see. I want to see what's over here. Why is it so slow? It's really kind of annoying. F4, no, Alt. Nope, nothing speeds me up, and I cannot see what locomotives are over here, so I guess we're just moving really, really slow. This is already the faster one. This is silly. Should I... No, I honestly, unless the one that I actually want is here, which it's not. There's the Steam Loco, which I don't have a license for yet, that one. Or another DE2, and we already have 2 DE2s. No, I'm not going to do another one. So let's get back to the house, F1 to get back here. Let's start all of these. So, well, everything I just said is completely meaningless because I can only do 2 at a time. So I guess 38 and 09 are the 2 that we just played together with, which you should be set on B40. Yep, that's the one I just put there. And then the 09 is the other one. However, this pays just a little extra and it doesn't make sense to do the cheaper jobs. So we're just going to do this one. Yep. And you are not on A01, you're on B6. Good. So let's just go couple to those, go to the other side, and then life should be pretty simple. We're already decoupled, which is great. So let's get this one moving. How's our fuel going? Oh, we're relatively full on fuel. Wheel slip. Oh, it's raining! That's right, that has an effect on everything we do because rain. So there's that. I would like to turn the lights on the right way. It looks like they are on the right way on that side, but not here. So... oh, the camera's just set to that. Let's see. Give me lights. Those are not the lights that I wanted. Yes. Give me those because we're shunting right now, so this should work. That helps a lot. Let's go back to here. Turn that off and hit our brakes because this is our turn. These are the ones that we want. You flip around that way. Train braking. Very good. There's wheel slip. This is awesome. There's a lot of wheel slip right now because we have a little bit of rain. That's super cool. I love it. You go down there. You go down here. I was thinking for a second, is there a chance for us to even, and we need to go reverse, to even go to the front right away and do this right? There isn't. We have to, wheel slip again. We have to pull this one in first, put it behind this guy, and then we can run around, get in front of the train, and then we can go. I'm excited. This is gonna work so great, so cool. Everything will be awesome. I should probably turn those lights off because someone's gonna get blinded at some point. That would be silly. So let's not get it. Hopefully it doesn't get to that. What are we doing here? We're doing 13. Yeah, just a little faster than what we need. That's fine. 12. Okay, brake. You can kick in any moment now. Wheel slip again, of course. Oh, I like the wheel slip. It's gonna cause a crash, but that's totally fine. I like the wheel slip. Slow you down. Couple you up with me. Get the brake off of the last one. Did I not even put a brake on anywhere? I did one right here. Alright. Reverser, go the other way. Turn off the brake. Guess we're gonna have a hard time going in the rain anyways, but that's totally fine. Go a little more, get a little bit of water. I can hear the wheel slip, but I don't think it's that bad. Do I need to move my camera? Opinions? Anyone? Maybe? I mean, I could put it on top of this, but then I'm floating most of the time, so... let's just keep it here. It's on one. Oh, that's just this is just the reverser, so I guess it's not super critical to everything that we do. Let's triple check our gate. Yep, that's the B6. That's the one that we want. You have to come over. You have to go to the right. That's all good. And you are coming just the way that I need you to go. Awesome. I'm hoping that we're going to see a really nice sunrise. That'd be cool, right? I think so too. So you have to brake now, keeping in mind, well, we're pretty heavy, so traction should actually be really good even in the rain. How are we doing here? Because I don't see that much. That looks good. Brakes up, reverse on. Well, if you do brakes at 100%, apparently it's really hard to brake now. That's very interesting. I don't know if this is good or awful, because it is going to cause me trouble down the road. I know that for sure. Let's see. I probably will need help. Nope. You're doing okay. You're moving it. That's really all I care about. I know it's really dark, but sorry about that. You live again? Yes, of course. I had fun. I'm gonna do this again until, well, tomorrow I have to stay home, not working, so maybe that'll be the last night tonight, but we'll see. Okay, you probably like it where I live then. Yes. Well, this is a game we all should enjoy, Drameth. Just saying. Okay, let's see. Let's get you close enough. Just a little further. You should be turning here because that's what that thing is doing. And then you should be turning in here because that's what that thing is doing. And connect to those four wagons over there. Are multiple jobs actually 3 jobs at a time, or is that just a concurrent license that I need to get first? I want to say there's another license I have to get first, but now that we're doing all of this, I feel compelled to figure it out. Looks like rain just stopped, so our traction should be back to reasonable. We're going a little too fast, so let's just hit the 100% right away. Still too fast. Brakes. Engage. Engage. There we go. Little faster than what I wanted to go, and now we have to catch the rest of the train there, but that's fine. Just a little further. Don't go too crazy. Attach it. That's good. Now we have all of those attached, and I guess you are the last guy right here. Honestly, no. Keep that brake on because we now have to put the train in the front so we can actually make it to where we're trying to go. So disconnect this side, train, go forwards, do your thing, very good, and now we can just run around it. I will get on the middle track so I can run around this, and then I will figure out if I can take another job without a new license or not. If I can, I will get the other wagons connected to, so I probably should do that when I'm past this junction. So when I stop the next time, I will just figure out what we can and can't do. That sounds like a great idea. Can you? No, those are the ones that I actually want. These are the ones that I don't want, and make it like a little red light. Okay, turn that off. Turn it on. You should be able to figure out what you want by yourself here. So F4, turn off the alt, and come all the way over here just to triple check. I only want to make one trip tonight. So let's see. You want to go to the harbor. It's just a small track, and it says concurrent orders 2. So that answers all of the questions that we had. Perfect. There's our little loco. Yep, this will be the loco that we're actually going to use from here on out. So this should be good. I think though I have this brake engaged here. That's a little problematic. Go over here. Get us forward. F2. Because honestly, I don't like the magic wand that much. That may be one thing, like, where is it? F1. This comms radio, I am not that much of a fan of. It's fine, it makes sense, it's just not my favorite. The windshield wipers are screeching at me because they're not needed right now. It's a pet peeve of mine when I drive a car and I see people just... or there's 2 drips on my windshield and nothing else. Like, it's raining, but it's really just a mist that barely has touched their vehicle, their windshield. I'm just like, all you're doing is shredding your windshield wipers. Don't. It's fine. They're totally, like, just do one. Do one little, like the manual one that you don't even have to do anything with, but no, it's just, no, not cool. Yeah, to clean it, that is totally different. If you turn on your actual wiper fluid and like run it and get the car behind you nice and wet, that's totally fine. It's totally different, but don't do it when there's rain. That's really just a couple raindrops. It's just like, oh, come on. No, that's just silly. Don't do that. That's all I'm saying. Okay, hit the brakes. This is already set to get us out of here. So that's perfect. Because I don't want to incur too much of a fine, we're just going to use this to get back. F4. Also this. Nope, that's the right one. Yeah, it should be fine. Is that the red light? No, that's probably the light that we actually want. That looks good. So, turn the brakes off. Go reverse. Go that way. And we need to go over one, so we don't want that one, and we want this one. This is a lot easier. But yeah, I can see that making this game easy is maybe not everyone's cup of tea, and then there's realistic mode for that, which we play in the other game that I play already, so we don't have to go that hard on this. And honestly, this is a prettier view than sitting in the cab and making you dizzy by me moving and looking around all the time. So I think this is great for YouTube. Much appreciated, simulator. Thank you. And was there someone walking around? No, this is just the shadow. The shadow that we're casting. That was a little funny. Okay. Get you a little closer. And we are... Oh, it's daylight almost, which is awesome. We are very close. Oh, wow. 27. No, let's hit the brakes. It was bad. Oh, I didn't think we were that fast. Everyone is okay. Everything's connected. Cool. I don't have to do anything. Let's go check this one out quick. Let's turn your light into what they're supposed to be. It's just the red lights. We are technically going forward, but there's not a lot of light that I want to put here, so no light there. We can have a little bit of light here. You, just so I have it, let's switch you to reverse. And we'll probably need you in just a minute anyways. You can go forward, forward direction. That looks good. I guess we don't have cabin lights on in here, but that's okay. Look, well, I was checking if I can actually do something with those, but I can't. Forward, let's turn all the brakes off. And slowly move towards Harbor in Town. That's what we want. I should triple check that I have everything under control like I think I do. You're going... Let's turn this one off. Yeah, this is to Harbor in Town. That's what I wanted to see. You are... also Harbor in Town. We can figure out where exactly they're going later on, so that's not the end of the world here. Looks like someone is still... Yeah, you're still wipering. Let's turn your wipers off, please. Very cool. Everything looks fine. I think both trains had their... Gosh, I don't like it. Both had the handbrakes disabled. Let's check that they're all turned off, because that will be a small problem if we left them on, but no, they're fine. So yeah, train is moving. At this point there's no other traffic on the line, so all we can do now is say, go on, do your thing. And we're mostly going to try to run everything with just one locomotive. Just because, one, to save fuel. The other loco is on. We could turn it off to save a little more fuel. But it makes life a lot easier. We really just need the second loco when we get to a hill or something a little steeper or something along those lines. And right now, I am not seeing that. Let's get back to... This is running, but there's a temperature check. We need to go a little faster to actually avoid running into temperature problems here. So... let's go here. Let's check our map, where we have to go. Cool. This is perfect. I can see exactly what I'm looking at. So we are looking that way. I'm just confused. I want to go left, left. Hold on. I'm already going left. So next one is left, left, right. Technically right. And then left again. And then we're there. Oh boy. Gonna take a little while. We're going almost 20 on a 60, so let's fix that. Let's get me this thing back. You can go a little more, and this will be your first, become part of the game. Let's go 40 here and 40 there. Let's check temperature on both. Once we hear, we're gonna run next to them. Once we hear a ring, we know that we have a little problem, because the engine in the back is heating up faster which is why you want to keep the load on it lower, or at least shorter if you can, which is what we're kind of doing right now. But it will definitely, the temperature that we see should be higher because it doesn't have the extra coolant that the front engine gets, or cooling that the front engine gets because it's in the front and there's more of that. RPMs, that is fine. Let's try to run in near the same settings, 87, 88. We're slowly heating up. That's fine. We should be past whatever this hill is relatively soon. I don't know what to do with the oil. We should be past this hill pretty soon, and then we should be able to turn the second engine off again. 85, we're looking good. We're moving. We're gaining speed. All of those things are nominal, as they would say at NASA or wherever. And we're running a space shuttle here, effectively, because it's a double header. It's not supposed to be a double header. They don't work together. I just jump around. Okay, temperature is high. Gotta respect that. Temperature is high over here as well. Also gotta respect that. Is this one lowering on gear or on 6? It looks like it is. We are slowly we're slowly slowing down though. That's not what I want to see. So let's give me a little bit of that. Give me a little bit of sand. And give me a little bit more on this one too. Because we don't want to slow down too much. Once we start slowing down hard. Yep, you're blinking at me. I see that. 108. No, not what I wanted. I wanted this one. And that one is at 1, really hot. Really hot. Once the engines fall apart, we can't do anything anymore. So we'll see if this is the end of our little endeavor. But as long as we have any gear turned on, we should be able to get actually past this. And this hill, there's not that much left. So I think we may be okay. Let's get down to 4. That's fine. Yeah, this wasn't supposed to be easy, but I forgot that there's a hill right past the steel mill, which is totally fine. Which one am I in? I'm this one, but we're actually going down in temperature. That is great. This one's going down a little faster, but because we're not going very fast, the active cooling is not doing that much. So there's that. Let's speed this up just a little bit. Yeah, we can give it 1 extra degree every once in a while. I'll take some water so I can cool down. Let's see here. There you go. As long as we're moving, I'm okay. But we are absolutely slowing down. Let's see what the chat is doing. Okay. Well, Felipe. Yes. Chundle. Sometimes I do that just to clean it. Yes, that's what we were. No, like sometimes I run the wipers with a few drops heavy for a little clean, you know? I mean, yeah, I mean, if you just do that, if you don't just leave it on to leave them on because you don't know how to use your wipers, that's totally fine. Just watch the recording from yesterday. Let's go to you! Yeah, was nice, right? I just didn't get to do this piece. This piece is actually something I really enjoy, and with the new controls, I almost enjoy it more. No other traffic yet, yes. How heavy is the train? How do I know? Can I think... first, is something coming up here that I need to worry about? I don't think there is. Let's look at our map. How close am I to something interesting? No, there is a turn coming up in just a little bit of time, so I need to make sure that I can actually take that one. How are you doing? 106. You're both doing okay. You're not meant to do this type of work. I was hoping to get one of the new trains actually to show up at the steel mill today. I did a very short session on the sandbox mode, and the rest, the red DB100 maybe was there, and I was just like, ooh, this is nice. It's a little beefier than these guys, and would probably be a great asset to pull 2 jobs, but that's not what we're getting. What's this? Coupling, joining. I don't want to play with that right now. It's too dangerous. Our speed is still what it was earlier, so that makes me feel good. We are gaining temperature a little bit in the back engine, which is not great. But we're still doing okay. We're also gaining here. Our speed is still 12, which makes me hopeful, and we're really close to the hill. That was definitely going the wrong way, so I'm glad I looked at that. We just have to get up here. I think this is the crescent of the hill, so once we're over that, we should be out of the woods, as they say. 101, okay. But we're still having gears going, so we are... Yeah, we're still fine. We're still doing the thing that we need to do. So now I will have some time to look at something. We're also looking at the weight of everything. Got it. So if we look at this order, this train is 228 plus 285, so call it 313 plus 200, like 513? No, 613. A little over 600 tons. I think each of these is supposed to be rated for 300 tons, so we're definitely on the upper on the upper limit, but that's totally fine. What could possibly go wrong? We will find out at the end of this episode, probably. How are you doing? Temperature is actually going down, so I can put you back up to notch 4. Temperature is also down enough. Notch 4 that. I would like to get some speed going so we can actually see what Derail Valley is all about. You don't buy trains. You can pick them up wherever they are. They're just like scattered around everywhere, but what you need to do is buy the licenses for them. So these are the little shunter locos that you get in the beginning, and you're technically supposed to only use them to do one job at a time. But that's not how I work. So here we are. Let's see, give me a little more. Maybe a notch 6 even. Can you do that? We are over the hump now, so I would like actually to get us there. I should probably worry about fuel. How are we doing on that? We are more than half full, so that should be okay, which is promising. Temperature is not great. Yeah, once we speed up, we actually will benefit from the actual cooling. We just don't have that yet, so it's fine. DH4. Maybe it's a DH4 lock? I'm not sure. It depends on the hill. Leaving the harbor town, one engine will not make it out with a 240 ton load. Yes, the harbor town, you have to pull just the empties back, otherwise, like the empties for one job is what I would use these two logos for, otherwise it's just silly. But it looks like we are getting to a flat hill and the temperature is actually dropping, so let's see if we can gain some speed here. Or, well, I don't know if it's really flat yet, but stuff is happening. We want to go left. If we forget one of these, then we have to stop and push up the hill again. I don't even know if we can push up the hill. That's the situation that we're in right now. We are going 37. It's saying we can go 70 this way. So these signs actually matter. It's the number divided by 10 for the speed limit. We probably won't hit the speed limit often. Let's actually turn this guy off because we have enough speed now. We probably won't hit... Ooh, frog in my mouth. We won't hit the speed limit very often, but when we do, it's downhill when we have to slow down. Jugga jugga choo choo! That's right. We're doing it, and I love it. Yeah, this is fun. 80 and straight ahead. 80 and like a top of the hill, maybe that's what it means. Which means we probably should not go much faster than 40, and also save some fuel, because maybe we'll need it later. Triple checking all our things here. I need to look at my map. My map says we are okay right now. There's going to be a long trip, and then we have to go right. Gotta remember that. That's important. Okay. Fuel-wise, we are fine. Speed-wise, we are well below what we can do, so we could even speed up a little bit. Should I do that? Yeah, let's speed up a little bit. That looks good. F2. Because, I don't know if you see that, but this swaying of the cabin, that's new. That's part of the simulator, and I am not a huge fan of that, but I guess it's fine. Do what you must. And we'll just keep on moving. Question unrelated to the game. Disable magic, train flip, and work as resources. Yeah. That's why I play Machinki. I like it. It would be nice. Makes things more complicated for everyone, so it has to be an option. It can't just be a everyone has to turn it off now. This is downhill. I'm pretty sure that means downhill. So, yeah, if... I don't know. The game makes a lot of complications or makes things hard enough as they are, so making them harder like that is fine, but it's still just a game, so maybe, sure. I was doing 70 and hit a 40 zone. Yeah, my chat clipped it. Okay, this looks good. How are we on the world map? We are about halfway there, so now I feel like I should just hit it and see what happens. Can we get this up to 50 at least? 50 would be nice, as long as we can actually... that's not the one that I wanted, this one. If we can get up to 50, that'd be really cool. 80, yeah, we have a bunch of room. I don't think I need... Gotta be careful with this one. I don't think I need to go super fast to go over a hill somewhere, but let's build some momentum here. At some point we're gonna go downhill. We're just gonna hit the brakes really hard. That'll be great. Glorious. And it will either be explosions or a lot of money when we're done with this, because I still think, even with how slow we've been going, we're gonna get a big money bonus at the very end of this, and I'm excited for that. So, yeah, keep on going. We are close to 45. A little more. Can you tell me what speed we're actually at? 46. Cool. Look at that turn. It's just happening. Notch 8. Yeah, we're just not going to get much out of it. We are pretty much maxing. We're not wasting a lot of fuel, which is great. But we're also not going anywhere very fast. Waiting for the brake sparks. Yes, I am a little excited for that. That's why we're taking this route too, because I'm expecting it to be cheap fireworks. Hopefully. So now we're at 50. I'm probably going to slow down because things are going to happen here very soon. 70. Good. Let's turn this one on because I probably have to see what we're doing. We're doing just 49, but there are some turns coming up, which makes me a little nervous. We may be okay, but I'm a little nervous because through the tunnels, I don't think we're supposed to go super fast. Now, this one is stable. That's good. That's what we want. We should just decouple things as we're driving here. That'll be funny. You're good. Speedometer is going down a little bit. That's honestly the right direction because we're in the middle of mountains here. It probably looks really nice during the day. I'm expecting it to turn day here relatively soon because, again, I only played for a few minutes today, so the water got an update over there, but that is fine. Alright. Getting nervous. Speedometer is saying less than 45 now, so let's just kick it back in gear and see what we can do. What are you saying? You're saying 6 and 3, there's a turn coming up. I have to turn right here. And I'm okay with going slow, just because something could happen here. So 40 is probably my goal. Let's just see where that switch is, so I don't miss it. 40. The notches are not totally related to the speeds, but I think back in the day I could say if I'm at 40 on flat, if I'm at 4 on flat, I could almost go what I wanted. So slow down here. 6 going right. Perfect. So we shouldn't derail or do anything else silly like that. That is good. And then we can start doing 70. Let's speed up a little bit and let's check our map again. Map is saying that we're doing good. It's going to be a sharp turn, and then the next one we just have to go left. Got it. Tunnel, can't see anything, not surprised. Let's hit this a little bit. I think we will, we're back at 40, that's great. But I think we will hit a pretty sharp turn here in just a second, and we don't want to get thrown off there. So let's go back to this because I want to see what the next speed limit is. And it's 40. We're going a little fast. We're going a little fast for 40. Yeah, I'm scared. That's why we're just hitting on the brakes, because we don't need anything to derail here. If that happens, we have all sorts of problems. Now, setting everything to 100% right away is probably not smart, but it is what we have going on here, and also we should be able to see some sparks flying in places relatively soon, which is awesome. Going 48 still, and that one, it's still just a normal one. But we're past that turn, so we should be able to ease off a little bit of these guys. What I want to see is this kind of stuff. Still not. Okay. Thought that would give me some sparks, but it didn't, so whatever. 45. Looks like we're okay. Going in another tunnel. Let's go the front view so we don't miss anything. Something's going to happen because we're not on the downhill yet. We're still just going through the mountains. It's going to happen, though. It's going to happen. Don't worry. Speed is... We're still picking up speed, and there's a 5 for 50, so we are going okay on this one. But we are picking up speed, which is not recommended right now. So let's get back to braking. Just a little bit at a time because we don't want to go faster than that. And I don't know if you just saw that, but not much happened when I hit 100% brake power when we were going 10 miles or 10 kilometers over the speed limit. So there is that. Pretty landscape. There's a 60 coming up. Okay, that's good. Next junction, I have to go left. I have to remember that. We're still speeding up. That's scary. We got to do something about that. Let's hit the brakes a little harder. What's the difference between train brake and independent brake? Train brake is 40. Train brake is the locomotive itself, and we're going to use that a little bit now. The independent brake is the whole train and the reservoir in the wagons as well, so it should theoretically slow us down faster. Or, like, everything is braking instead of just a loco. And these locos are way too small to slow this whole train down because Newton's law or something. Yeah, we don't have enough mass to really matter. So there's that. The other problem is the train brake is like on and off, similar to a car, not really. But the independent brake is slowly on and slowly off, and there's always a delay in between that you have to account for. So they just act very different, but when you have a large train, you do want to use the independent brake because every vehicle that you have has one. Sorry, vehicle, yeah, wagon. A wagon is a vehicle as well. Alright, next left turn should be coming up relatively soon. I'm excited for that because that means we're close to the harbor. There's a junction coming up in point 2, I guess. There. It looks like it's set to left, which is good. But that's also the part where we're just going to start going downhill. Looks like it's getting a little brighter outside. Which makes... Oh, 56. Yeah, that's a little harsh. Let's just hit 100% and see what happens. Yeah, you're set to the right one. Left is 40. We're going 58. We may derail here pretty hard. Can't see it. I hope that's okay. We're down to 48. That is perfect. We just slowed down good enough for when we needed it. This could also mean one of the wagons got derailed, and that's why we're super slow now, but either way, I'm okay with it. Either way, I am okay. So now this one says 60, but it's downhill at a 2.3 grade. That means we are going to pick up a lot of speed really, really fast. So be careful. 33, yeah, brakes are on. We're still speeding up. So brakes, I guess, 100% for the whole way. I don't know. Still speeding up. Okay, need some train brakes. This is what we need the second train for as well. Get some extra brakes because they do have an impact. You just have to use them when you can. So there we go. We're actually slowing down now. That's helpful. 34. Still having 100% of this. Okay, that's good. Let's release some of the brakes and see if we can stay close to this. I guess we're going up a little bit uphill right now, so we may not need to be this extreme about it. Oh, this is so much easier than jumping around with the F key, but that's fine. We're speeding up again, so be careful. Does the second train brake setting have an impact on the whole train? No, because the independent brake is connected through the whole train, and the train brake is just the locomotive itself. So these two have two independent train brakes and also two independent hand brakes, which we can use when needed. So yes, it should add a little bit of brake power to what we need. We're actually all the way down, so we've done it. We can probably get rid of all of this stuff, and I have to figure out where we actually have to go. We're still going downhill a little bit, but this is fine. Let's run at this. Should be okay. Where do you want to go? You would like to go to... turn that off. You would like to go to... D4I. Okay. And you want to go to C2I. Okay, there's a problem now, potentially. And we probably have to solve that by slowing down first. Because there are two possible locations that these may want to go to, and we're just going to hit the full brakes because this is now flat ground, which is great. Where are they? D and C, right? D4 and C4, C2. D and C. Station map. Let's see some light. There we go. Harbor and town, which is down here. We need to go to... Why did I say D and C? Oh, this is D already. This is C. They're not the same. This is B. It's not helpful. See, we're still not slowing down all the way, so that's great. So we came in on the west side. Let's see here. We came in over here. They want to go to D, and one wants to go to C. We're currently here. So now I have to figure out which one goes where. But yeah, this is what I was fearing, because these two are not the same location, which is a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Where are we right now? You can, as you can see, there's a way to run around these and come back the right way, but I'm not sure that that's going to help us. All right. Train, you're not slowing down. Let's see here. Let's go to this view. See what our speed is. Our speed is 21. That's wonderful. Our brake shoe's broken. Is that a problem? Is that something that's happening here? I don't see it. I don't see any color on them, so... I guess not. Apparently we just stopped maybe just in time. Where are we here? This is E. We don't want to go to E at all. Alright, let's figure out where we're going. F3. There is... Gosh, why is F3 so slow? I swear yesterday it was super fast. And now it's just this thing that doesn't go anywhere. But I think we want to go to a bunch of different places, just not this one. This is EI. Okay. F1. Get rid of this thing because it's lame. We just shut past this one. We're standing right in front of E. We want to go to D and C. So we definitely have to back up. And then I have to uncouple probably the part of the train that we don't want. Okay, fair enough. Who wants to go to D? Not job. This job. What job are you? You're the 42 job. Okay. 42 wants to go to C. Got it. That is 5 cars. 38 wants to go to D. Okay, that's 4 cars. What do we have behind us? If we look here, it is the 42 job. The 42 job was this. That wants to go to C. Perfect. So we just have to back up until we can get to C, and then we can uncouple the job that wants to go to the D rack, and then we can continue doing things. So we have to go all the way back, and I think this is our junction that we want to get into. No, our junction is actually further back still. We could back them up here, but because I have the D at the end, that's not going to be very helpful, and I cannot back up the D into the other piece, so this should be okay. Let's get you moving a little more, because I would like to get this done today. Yeah, there you go. Train brake is full train, if I recall. Independent is the locomotive, as it's independent from the full system. I think it's flipped. But yeah, I might be wrong too. Totally possible. 12 speed, that looks good. Heat is there. Can you back the D job into D? Sadly, yeah, no, that's what I was hoping, but this, I think this goes up to D, and I cannot back up into that. Yeah, there's D. I can actually see one. I could do it with the C job, but there's a lot more arranging to do than just this. So it's that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and not this one. So these two have to be decoupled once I get close enough. Cool. So yeah, there's 4 more going the other way, and this one. That's nice. That's nice that it gives you all this info here, because back in the day you actually had to run around and look at them 12 times, and if you're me, it's just a really terrible idea, because I forget what I just looked at every 2 minutes, and we'll never get it done. There's a switch that we have to wait for, so we're going to close. I think we can turn this off, and just hit the train brake on, or the independent brake on, and we should be in good shape, I think. You know, now that you say that, I am not sure that I'm correct anymore. I thought the train brake was a locomotive and the independent brake is this one, but it's totally possible it's the other way, because we just slowed a lot faster down using that brake than the other brake. No, I don't know. Someone needs to tell me. Lots of trains in the depot. Yep. We have a DE6. We have a... oh, that one. The L83. That's the one that I actually wanted to use. Very, very cool. We're going to look at them at the end, I think. Train brake? Yeah. Maybe the train brake. Maybe I had it wrong. Very possible. 3842. Decouple. Handbrake on. Looks great. You go this way. And let's do some first-person stuff. Like this one I thought was the train brake, and this is the... well, this is the independent brake, but now I'm not sure if I'm using them correctly. Probably using them wrong. Please tell me. Just tell me what I'm doing. You can go right. Go forward. Hit this one. Give me the overview, and then we are doing 38, right? D4. No, we're doing this one. Yes. C2I. Alright. So I just have to figure out where that is. Wonderful. Do I want to figure it out on the station map? D... No, C2I. We are in B, C. 2 eyes just straight down the middle. Great. How am I going to get out? Well, that's a problem for later. Keep going. F2, and yeah. It's day. This is the harbor. It got a little overhaul, I think. I don't think they did. I don't remember if they... The thing is, they added new vehicles and new models and new things like that pretty much anywhere, but I don't remember all the things that they actually changed, so I'm sure they did a bunch of stuff, but I'm not the person to ask that piece. Squirrel knows. I don't. Middle, so 2I. It looks like there's a track on the right that I can get out, which is good. 2 eyes right there. So yeah, it's just get that going, and then we just back on out of there, and we should be in good shape. I mean, word-wise, it makes a lot more sense to say the independent brake is independent of the train, and a train is not a locomotive, so it makes perfect sense that I said it wrong. But I don't think that's what the tutorial told me, which is the only thing I'm clinging on to right now, so there's that. Come on, let me go home. Do the thing. You are officially where you're supposed to be. So if I hit this one really hard, do we slow down super hard? Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes, we do. Yeah, that would make sense that this is the actual train brake, not the other thing. There you go. Problem solved. Figured it out. Now we know. Go forward. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. And I probably just broke my trains a little bit, but that's fine. How about this? Let's run you because I would like to get the lights on again. There we go. Oh, is this not big enough for 2 trains to actually back out of? That'll be a slight problem. But we'll see. If you've seen the first video, you know that these buffers actually move when you hit them a little too hard. So I like that little addition. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get us out of here. That's the word I was trying to say. Well, almost there. Cool. Flip that. Flip this. Take that. Go. Great, that's moving. Don't forget the handbrake on the wagon. I hope I did. Well, I hope I did set it. I know that contracts usually want that. I think I set it on this one, right? Well, yeah, it's set on that one. Luckily, this whole view tells you all that, so life is really easy, but there you go. Oh, I caught a B-Ball stream. Awesome. Els Ranch, how is it going? Talia. Disasters have happened in part due to handbrakes on wagons not being set properly. Oh yeah, that would never happen to me. I always remember all the things. Hey puppy, are you warm? There's the door. Yep, German Shepherd. Doing his thing. Pretty little puppy. Sometimes he will be on stream, I'm sure. I may have to clean up around here, though. Okay. Almost there. And then we can take that one to C. To C. Get it. And then we should be pretty close with... We're going too fast. I saw some leaning there. Not quite what I wanted. So 30... 28, there we go. That's much better. Reservoir, empty. There's a little excavator over there. Now we can see the actual locos here. Yeah, I would like to see if I can run the L83 elf. What? Oh, okay. Those aren't the actual locos, but this loco... Oh, DH4. That's what they call it in this game. Yes, that's what I would like to run. How are you guys doing? Reverse, you can go that way now. Okay. Break up. That's fine. I think this is how real engineers do it, right? Where they go really close and actually slow down with their loco. And then just get a little more beef and get connected to the train. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just making that up because I want it to be true, but one can be hopeful. Get that one, get that one, reverse, go. And now I have to figure out and remember where this guy actually wants to go. So, should be this one. You want to go to C2I. No, that's where we just were. You want to go to D4I. Got it. Where's D4I? Could make a glasses joke, I guess. Where are you? You are here. We need to go to D. Other way. The D4I is also kind of middle, but not really. So we're coming in from what? Then we have to come in from the south side. So everything just has to be middle or straight ahead. We don't want to turn at all. Okay, I can probably figure that out. It's not that bad. F4 again. Give me a little more of this juice. And not that one, but I think the one right after wants to go right. That'll be fine. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Typical B-Ball Joe thing. I could turn around to back it up in there the right way, but I'm honestly probably going to leave these two where they are. So go this way. There's my independent brake. Go that way. Then we can switch this one, because apparently I forgot to do that 2 seconds ago. And I was looking at something else and was distracted, so at the map where we're going. No, I forgot, but I know that I have to go middle. Middle is where we want to go. So that should be easy enough. There you go. Train brake on. You flip. We're going backwards again because that is the train that we're connected to. Brake pressure is good, and go. Love it. Love how that works. Very good. Very cool. It's dark again. Are the day cycles really short? That's silly. Let's jump out of this one and actually use this train or this loco to do our bidding. It's a little easier because it doesn't overheat as fast. A little faster. Did I already switch you? Yes, I did switch you. Alright. Let's triple check here. What is the number of the thing that we want? D4I. Alright. That's what we want. That's what we're getting. Apparently there's a boat sitting here. That's nice. There's another DE2. Also great. Great to have. I heard that there's a car in this game too that you can unlock it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I do know that you can technically buy the remote here, but I don't think I have any use for that at this point. So there's that. Okay, turn this way, and then what do we do here? I think I want to go right, not left over there, because we're not in the D lab yet, so take a right. How about you slow down a little bit, because I will have to try to find things. Yep, there's D. We want to go there. We just want to get to D4. So take a right. That's good. I don't even know what they have here. G. Cool. And then left, I suppose. This is where my knowledge of this area really stops, and I should just do this. And I really don't understand why the F3 today is so slow. I swear yesterday this was not a problem. F1, let's just do this because I don't want to do this 4 times. D, where's D? You are D6. Good, I'm not on that track, so that's great. You are D4, and that's where we want to go. You're set right already, very good. Well, you're set left, which is right. You are set right already, and that's the last track that we have to worry about. Cool, so we are really close, really close. Let's see, brake off, loco on, F2 here so we can actually see something, F4 to see this, and move a little more. But now it looks like all the signals, all the switches are already set the way that we need to get. Looks more like overcast or rain. Yeah, I just wanted to have like a full day and sunshine, but I guess we are near the water, so the weather should change more frequently. Maybe nice attention to detail, maybe it's just a silly coincidence. If the harbor is always this, well, call it daft if you want, that may be a problem, but it's the first time I'm here in the new simulator update, so I don't know anything yet. Let's get you a little faster, and then we should be able to just back out of here pretty easy. Yeah, the harbor is huge. The harbor is huge. This is just, we just went to 2 terminals. I think there are 6 more. There's a lot going on. Trains, are you all okay? I think you are. I really hope that everything else I've done correctly, as in the right things in the right places, but you'll never know. Well, you do know, but not with me. Okay, so you stop here. Very good. Train, locomotive. You can decouple, hit the brakes, move forward. Autosave, cool. I hope that means I did something right. And then we can switch to the other locomotive again, which is this one, because the next thing that we're going to do is turn around. So let's hit it a little more. Not fast enough yet. Oh, these are all connected in an interesting way. I didn't know that that was the case, but that's fine. Almost there. At least we have a longer turnaround trip here than we had on the other previous setup. There you go. Need to go left there. I'm just going to the workhouse now. I think it will be faster if we do it the other way, but it's fine. Turn that off. Give me this. We're going forward. Cool. Turn the brake off. Brake pressure is 0. Notch 2, and let's go. That's what we have a double header for. Now, place your bets on damages. I don't think we're bad. I don't think I even have to run damages yet because we even have half a tank of fuel left even after that trip, that heavy load. So, well, that's this one. The other engine may have a little less, but we're not doing bad. It's still probably not worth to get your service license yet. It makes a lot more sense to just get a bunch of different trains and use them to do the exact same thing. But we're not quite there yet. We're going almost 40 in a rail yard. I don't think that's smart or appropriate. So let's slow down a little bit. There you go. Now what's going over here? The windows are still in. That's an improvement. Yes, yes indeed. I mean, we could change that really easy. Wink. But I won't. I think that is the White House. No, that's not the White House I have to go to, is it? Maybe it's over there. I know the area where it is. We drove by it like twice. Just have to get close to it so I can actually make do something with it, but we'll see. Putting 3 of these together is a wonderful idea. There's another DE2. So just down there. Okay, let's get you on the main track because that should give us everything else that we need for right now. Nah, 35 should be fine. Yeah, where's the White House? This is good, this is good. I think it should have already been somewhere where we were. So let's just park this. Doesn't really matter where. Let's get rid of that view. And the house is not quite where I remember, because I think initially it was close to where this locomotive gets parked. Like it was right here. But it's not there. No, it's down there. There you go. Station house. Yes. Let's see what we've done. First one. Are you happy? You are very happy. No time bonus. What? Really? What about you? You are in progress. Move. Handbrake must be applied to at least 1 car. I am pretty sure I applied handbrake to at least 1 car. Are you kidding me? Okay. Which one is that? Is that the... That's a C track. That's behind me. I am pretty certain that was a handbrake applied to you. Really? Are you sure? Okay. C track is over here. I think someone in the comments said it too, and then I just said, I'm pretty sure I did. This looks like it's applied to me, but what do I know? Are you happy now? This is the C track, right? I think this is C. Definitely C. Let's go back to the house. Are you happy now? Let's see here. There's my thing. There's you. And you say, you did also really well. No time bonus. I really thought we were going to get something for that, doing both at the same time. But I guess the bonus that we got is just that we got them both done at the same time. 55 in the bank. That's not bad. Here's my report. Go away. Here's another report. I guess I forgot to leave that at the other station. There's my other report. That's fine. Look how many things are sitting here. Unsorted. Who does this? Who just prints these out into silly things? Alright, let's go and do the thing that I said we will do. Let's look at the other locomotives quick. It's just the same one. I think they're bonus points if you find the right serial numbers. But this is a DE6. I cannot play with you. I don't even think I can get in the cab. But it's the big diesel. You want to play with that one. Here's the steam, the S282A. Very nice, very lovely. And you actually, back in the day, you shoveled coal. I don't know how it works now, but there's a tender attached to it. Beautiful. There is the DH4. This is the one that I actually wanted to run because it should have enough power to do the thing that I just did. Relatively easy, which is big enough. Maybe even with two. Well, with 3 contracts together, but then there's also the chance of putting 2 of these together, which will really do the same thing. Would be lovely. You can put 2 D6s together, but I really don't think you need that. There are those. Here's the maintenance station as well, if you care about that. Yeah, I can't run them yet. Let's see what the licenses cost, because that's probably the next thing that I have to worry about. Let's run back to here. License house, where are you? For the... we have the DE2. The DE6 is 20,000. It's 200,000. That's a big one. The DM3, I don't. The DH4, that's the one that we just looked at, the red one. The DM3 is not even here yet. The S6, what? I don't know where this one is. 20,000, okay. And so on. And the next concurrent orders I could get for 20,000 more, but that's a lot of trains to play with. 10,000 for train length. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can unlock here with money. It takes you a long time, but there's also the sandbox mode, which is quite entertaining. I guess the last thing I can show you, if this is the first time you play this game, there is a store in the harbor town. And I think it's a blue building with a door, but it's not that blue building over there. I just have to find the right one. Oh, this is a train station. The train stations... We don't have passenger transport yet. There's the store. Shop. You can buy things in here, like a cassette for the boombox, or a lantern, or a flashlight, or a lighter, or a shovel, or a pocket watch. You need a shovel for the steam loco, or a pocket watch. Looks like they don't have the automatic, like the remote control here anymore, which is totally fine. Here's your scanner. It's pretty cute. I probably need a flashlight or a lantern or a lighter or something like... Well, if you have a lantern, you can turn it on unless you have a lighter too. Just in case you're curious. And then there's a pocket watch for what time it is today. But that wouldn't have helped me doing what I was doing. So yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Run the double header to the harbor. It didn't pay me as much money as I wanted it to pay me. I still think we did okay. I could have prepped a little better, but I didn't want to drag the stream out too much, so here's where we are. What's chat doing? Windows are... Yep. If in doubt, check your map. Got it. There is the handbrake. Ha 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 ha. So, no new loco. We're not going to say no new loco. We're just going to save this one. Sure, new save. Totally fine. And then we're going to go over here and look at the other locos. At least one of them. I do have a sandbox session on, so we can play this one. There are no other settings for it, I don't believe, but at least I think I saw the DH4. So we can look at that one because it's... I like it. It's what this game does. It's simple enough, yet intriguing enough to actually play with it. I do have enough money for the red one, but the problem is every time you add more... Where are we? Oh, I was running to a funny place. Yeah, this is definitely flying a lot faster than in the other game. Well, that's fine. So this is the grain stuff. We want to go over here. Every time you buy a new license, your insurance fee goes up. And if anything goes wrong, you may go bankrupt. You can actually get locked in the game where you can't advance anymore because you have too much debt on your insurance. So I'm trying to avoid that just a little bit. Let's fly over here and let's see what we have. We have, it's just the DE2. That's not what I wanted. Can I, and I can't even, I can't select you. No, I can't. Why not? I can go here. That's not very helpful. I would like to go in here, but if I can't do that, then that's not what I want. Oh, I forgot. there are easier ways to actually move around. Sorry about that. You can click on the map wherever you want to go. Usually at Harbor Town there is oh, there's maybe one of those blue ones. Is this Machine Factory? Don't know, don't care. We've been here before. Okay, let's go to the machine shed and see if we can find the loco that we're looking for. No, yes, that's the one. All right, let's hop in. This is what it looks like on the inside. There are doors to the side. Cool. There's a little gear or switch box over here. Just two little switches. One electrics, one that. And you can tell it, do your thing. That's the, what's that? Fuel cutoff, sand. Where are the lights? I've turned this on once earlier. I just don't know where all the things are. Lights, 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 lights. Where are cabin lights? Don't need wipers. Don't need sander. Cabin light, yeah. Turn it on. There you go. Now I can actually see stuff. That's the loco. Pretty, right? Oh, something else I found out, which is a little silly. You can actually tell the turntable to turn from here, which is cool, but also makes things a little easier. Reverser, forward, a little bit of throttle. Oh, brakes on. I promise it has power. Oh, handbrake. Yeah. Handbrake is crusher of dreams in this game now. Okay. Slow down, buddy. That's what it looks like. It's pretty, right? I like it. I would like to use that next time, but yeah. Getting this license will just increase my insurance fees by a lot, and that is dangerous. So here, just tell this guy, move around. Until you get to my thingy. Cool. Then F4 for going forwards. And it's overpowering its own brakes. That's a good starting point, right? The DE2 that we had is not doing that. But there you go. Pretty. Got all the lights, got all the oil, got a bunch of other things going on that I don't fully understand yet. As usual. But there's that. Let's get you out of here. And this one is available right away in Sandbox. Apparently there's some other licenses that you still have to purchase, so be aware of that. But let's just see what it can do. Already going 40. It's going to derail here in just a second. Don't worry. But yeah, it's pretty. I like it. This may be my favorite train design in the game right now, but what do I know? Can we derail? No. We're just going to go up the hill as fast as we can. There we go. And because it's Derail Valley, your wheels will start turning, so there's nothing that says you have to stop rolling right now. Can you get back on track? No. Did I break it? I did break it. There you go. You can actually drive because all you're doing is just moving your wheels. So there's a dynamic brake. I have no clue. I haven't looked at all of this. I haven't done a tutorial on this guy. I just saw it and was like, I need to play with this. And I was right. Go, do your thing. But yeah, there it is. And for everyone that's watching that is new to this, I should probably show and tell you how you can re-rail this guy. All you need to do is go to your, like where all your items are, go to your comms radio, use your scroll wheel to re-rail, click on the thing that you want to re-rail, put it on the rail, cost you a little bit of money, confirm, and then it's just sitting there, it's fine. There's the broken glass, the glass that we were looking for. Cool. Every station has one unique item for each shop. Did they just add that and change that, or is that still a thing? Dynamic brake, yes. What means it will apply more brake force if you're moving faster? Okay, I like it. I want to heat up the train brake. Lovely. Yeah, this is probably the next local that I get. I may, next time we play, I may get the license for this one. Because we also have to get out of the harbor, and it's not going to be easy with DE2s, especially if you want to run with any type of train behind it. So there's that. There's a military base. We don't have access to that yet, or at least not. We're unable to move any of these materials around. Yeah, I don't know what's in there. Biohazard, obviously. You don't want to crash with those. Wink, wink. Technically, I don't think there's anything that stops you from going and picking them up and then crashing something. And that's what sandbox mode is really made for. But I'm also not sure that that's a great idea. So, no, I broke something. I don't think it will actually let me drive it. It may. Doesn't sound very... Oh, no, the reverse is actually not in yet. There you go. There we go. Yeah, we can connect to the military stuff, but you can't get paid for it or any of that until later. And those licenses are pretty expensive. So... yeah. No, I like this train. A lot. In all my games, if I can play this one, I usually try to play it. But let's just connect to something and try to go up the hill this way. And see what happens. And that's gonna be it. Because I have to go shower and then to bed, and I probably have to wake up way too early. Because reasons. Let's see here. Let's turn that one. Go here. Go dynamic brake. It doesn't feel like it's applying anything. So the dynamic brake may have to be applied in addition to the train brake. Or something like that, which is totally fine. I just need to do the tutorial on this train. I can't just start running it like this and expect that I know anything about it, because I am not a train nut. I just like the look of trains and play with them, but that's about it. Last wagon has the brake. Cool, brakes off, reverser, go that way. This gonna be a problem for you, moving this guy? I turned the handbrakes off. You're not as powerful as I expected you to be. I will tell you that. There you go. Isn't it like 6 a.m.? It is 11:30 p.m. Can you run it off in the harbor and give it a wash? They did fix the... They did fix the water dynamics. That stuff doesn't just sit on top of it anymore. It actually sinks now. So that's probably something worth showing. But honestly, I just want to see if this thing is strong enough to pull a normal, fully loaded train up the hill. Because that's the thing that I need to use it for next time I come back. So that's what I want to see. Can you... Oh. Yeah. You can lose power if your train's damaged. Fair. Fair. And I wouldn't know how much power we have, but here we are. How fast are you? 34. 34 should be fine for going up the hill, right? Yeah, there should be no problem at all. So go this way. All the wagons are doing their thing. We're going in reverse too. That's clearly totally not a problem for this guy because it's a big boy. What lights do we have? Nothing. Cute. Okay, still speeding up, and we're at 45 right now, which is nice. And I'm assuming it will be able to actually get up the hill, which is all I want to see. Yeah, like there's more torque in these machines than in the little DE2s that we were playing with earlier, but hard to tell. No, we're slowing down. I'm assuming can still make it up, but it's probably not going to be easy, and things and reasons. But that is totally fine. Give me some sand. Doing all the things you're supposed to do, but what is this doing? It's standing there. That's not bad either, I suppose. A little less sand. Yeah. So this one can do it with an extra load. Doesn't mean that we can put more than 2 jobs on here though, unless we have 2 of these locals, which is totally fine, just costs more to repair. Anyways, that's what I have. I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. I know I did, and I was able to do the double header thingy, which is always fun. So, hope to see you again next time. I don't know when the next one is. Will be probably not tomorrow night, but I wouldn't be surprised if Derail Valley is just a consistent nightly stream at really awkward times for most of the people, but then you can just watch it tomorrow, because why not? So, yeah, thanks for watching again. Very much appreciated. This guy looks like you're losing a lot of speed, so maybe you're not even able to get out of here. But next week, very normal schedule. I don't know if I will post one or not, but the only difference is Machinki will be Monday because I forgot to upload it on Friday. So, yeah, that's what we have. Strongest single unit in the game is a steam loco. Okay, I believe you. Cool. Thank you all for watching. I will see you again next time. So, bye-bye. Do your thing. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And, toodles. Bye-bye.